Hello everyone, this is Stefan from Lush and Salty Aquariums. Okay, you're looking at a breeding tank. It's not set up for aesthetics, although it doesn't look bad in its own naive way. It was going to be for celestial pearl danios, of which I have a nice group in another tank, but I don't know, I couldn't make it work. I had issues. I lost a few CPDs. I wasn't getting eggs. So I kind of rethought the tank. I put some substrate, some larger size gravel down at the bottom. Those plants are movable and none of them are permanent. And I have a sponge filter. And obviously I have a group of Golden White Cloud Minnows, which I picked up dirt cheap at a Petco. I was inspired to try these. These egg layers are among the easiest, easier than celestial pearl danios. Maybe, at least according to what I've read and seen on YouTube, they might be the easiest above live bearers. And folks, I need some success. So I got a group and I stressed to the guy at the pet store, give me some fat females, not too many males. And unfortunately, although they've eaten a bunch of live brine shrimp, I'm seeing tons of females and struggling to find a male. I think this one with the off-colored back, and maybe as I zoom in, that one is a male. I sure hope so. Now when they, otherwise I'm going back to Petco to get some boys because a sorority, now that's definitely a big fat female. Look at her. Now those are eggs and there's another one and perhaps another, but that one there, oh my God. So they're doing really well. They're staying tight. They look good, no disease, no strange behavior, and they have adapted to this tank seemingly well, very well actually. And I'm hoping and expecting them to spawn kind of everywhere, but most definitely in this little black strainer, of which I put some Java moss and larger pebbles at the bottom so the eggs can fall between the pebbles but not through the screen. It's a concept I've sort of put together based on my views, countless views on YouTube and general knowledge. I'm thinking it's gonna work if I have any males. I'm hoping there's at least 2 in here, and there might be only 2 in here, but 2's enough because those fat females are gonna need to release those eggs. And that's what I'm hoping they do. So, I don't even have a light on this tank. There's plenty of ambient light to encourage spawning in the morning, the way it usually works with a lot of egg layers in the Danio and Tetra family, and is that it's dark, they're dormant, asleep, slow moving, and then as the sun comes up and fills the tank with dawn and morning light, it triggers a spawning reflex and they will go at it for a couple hours and then pretty much normal behavior and repeat the following day and so on and so forth. I've been told you can leave the eggs in with the parents for this species, which I may do, or I might retrieve that just to see if I got any eggs. And if I did, I would probably move them to a separate breeding box that I have attached to another tank or do something similar. But these fish are staying in here. I could put them in another tank if I wanted to and let the fry hatch up in here without adults, but that's plan C. I prefer plan A or B, A being do nothing and look for the little fry clinging to the glass. B, pull the black strainer and retrieve eggs and put them in breeder box. So one of those 2 things, assuming I get a legitimate spawn. So I know this is an inexpensive, though lovely fish. By the way, in the wild, they're virtually extinct in China, and they're indigenous to touristy regions. And China's never been an ecologically friendly place, so they've been battered to extinction. But like their cousins, the regular white cloud, the longfin white cloud, the albino white cloud, there is a ton of them in the hobby. So the aquarium hobby has saved a lot of fish, contrary to the opinion that aquarium hobbyists corrupt the natural flow by retrieving fish. None of these are wild caught, and so that's erroneous. These have all been raised in probably massive quantities, and tons of hobbyists have success raising them, and that's what I want to do. They're, they're lovely, probably underrated because they're so ubiquitous, but pretty good for a $2.50 fish, which is what these cost me. All right, everybody, I'll keep you posted. As always, keep your hands in the tank. Ciao for now.